Good afternoon, TNT. I know I do a video already, yeah? But I had to do this. I had to do this one. I just make a breakfast there, so I sit down and eat. I drink my coffee. And I say, wait, hold on. I missed something there, you know. I missed something there. I missed something. Let me go back and rewatch that. Eh? Let me go and watch the highlights. Eh? So, I realized a couple things missing. Couple things missing, Miss Kamla. Now, me are trying to cuss today, but I apologize. If I cuss, I cuss. I'm sorry, yeah? So let me talk. As always, bless thee. Give thanks to the Lord Father for today, and give thanks to your brother and sister today. Give thanks that you have another day because he gave you, and partner, he had to give you. Yeah? So give thanks. Alright, let me talk. I will keep it short. Now you come out of that budget there and I sit down and I say, let me watch this again. I missed something. I know I missed something. Let me go through this again. All the talk you was talking about, Mr. Me ain't hear nothing about no crime bill. Me hear nothing about addressing crime, you know. Not $1. Not $1. What about NIS? You move it from 60 to 65. Starting in 2027, I think. But you can't do that without Parliament. But what you do, Mr. What you do is next year them going and pay an next 3%. Starting next year, 3% more on your check you're paying. And then the following year, next 3%. While on the same hand, giving further deductions to BP and Shell and ExxonMobil and all these different companies operating in Trinidad and Tobago. Yeah, you run through that fast, eh? Fast, Mr. Tanku, and you're welcome. Run through that fast. You talk about agriculture. I think 80% of the kiss me ass food in Trinidad coming from America. 80%. We can't even feed ourselves. You talk about crime. Me ain't hear you say one ass to help crime, you know. Not one word. What about apprenticeship program and things like that? What about that for the youth? What about starting that in school? Do apprenticeship. In the school system right here where I live in. Right here. The children in school here learning agriculture. Here. It's part of the curriculum, and you know what they say? If you can't feed yourself, you do have a country. America already controlling the food. Now they control the oil. And they control all you blasted, corrupt mother. You almost make me say it, eh? You almost make me say it. I go slip on there and say it, you know. So, Miss Thing, where the crime bill? Where the crime bill? Go back and hide now. Go back and hide now. Go and shut your mouth and hide. Where the crime bill? What happened to the old age pension? Where the money? Where the money? Where it gone? Why it pensioners in Trinidad waiting 2 years for a check? 2 years. Where the money? Why nobody in handcuffs right now? But you want to talk about diversification. But the only diversification you're talking about is your portfolio, Miss Thing. That is the only diversification you're talking about. And you want to say there's a Trinidad first bill? Miss Thing, it have one kiss me ass thing in that bill for any Trinidadian. As a matter of fact, all the taxes going up next year. You're telling me electricity going up too. You are tell them that. But you run through it fast, Mr. Tanku, and you're welcome. You run through that fast, eh? Real fast. I had to watch it twice. I had to go back and check because I miss it and I go back and I catch it again. So electricity bill going up again. Why all you deal with Wassa? Why? Look at what happened all up in Diego Martin and thing. Nothing is going on, nothing is happening. But you worry about foreign investors? Why you don't put the money in Trinidad hands right now? Tax-free loan, interest-free loan. Get them to build the country. That is how you build a country, missing. That is how you build a blasted country. Not with foreign investors, with the people of the country. They build the business. They hire Trinidadians and they expand in their country. Why the ass 88% of everything in Trinidad had to come from kiss me ass America? And you expect me to believe you sell the country? You expect me you turn around and give away the next 20%? And you want to boast about 1 trillion barrels all you find? 1 trillion barrels of oil all you find out there, so? When all that money going to America? And you hoping on the Dragon pipeline when America going and control it to begin with. So you're offering nothing but taxes. Not one blasted thing you're offering but taxes. No crime bill. Nothing to help the youth. Nothing for jobs. You say, oh, you go big job. Where this job coming from? Where these jobs coming from? What industry? USA. Where the money coming from? USA. And now I know, Miss Thing. Now I know you're going to increase tax and rob people more. The same kiss me ass thing P&M do, you going and do now. But worse, because you are offering no solution. You're even telling me how you're paying for it to begin with. You say we go get some from here and some from there. So I have a question for you, Miss Thing. And this is the point of the video. How much money America pay you? Your nastiness. How much money they pay you and your partner Monilal to sell we country? How much? What was the price of your soul, Miss Thing? What was the price of your soul? Because you are offer one thing to help the country, and you are offer one thing to help my brother and sister in Trinidad and Tobago. Not one kiss me ass thing. Everything you talk about there is only for foreign investors and diaspora and all year. And you go to Mama Guy Trinidadian and tell them that all you go have a chance to own real estate and buy into real estate investment in Trinidad. Them can't afford that right now. And you talk about a 1% you save on gas, 1%, and you tax them 3% in January, and the next 3% the following year. So they must save one ass. And then you increase the tax to these companies, these big corporations, I think in Trinidad for 1/4%, a quarter. But you charge Trinidadian the next 3%. And you're robbing them. All you pay attention. I tell all you don't listen to she. I tell all you don't listen. I tell you she's a kiss me ass thief. I tell all you that. All you don't believe me, go and watch your budget again. Go and watch it and listen carefully. All they're talking about is putting money with foreign investors, bringing in foreign investors. We can't grow food in our own blasted country right now. We bringing in 80% of the food importing in Trinidad and Tobago. 80% of all goods imported in Trinidad and Tobago. 80%. All you importing mango from Kiss Me Ass, Florida and Mexico. Mango. Banana and thing all you importing. Plantain and thing all you importing. Julie mango develop and create in Trinidad and Tobago, and we importing that. Making joke. And then they robbing the old people too. Where their money gone? Where it gone? I go tell you, an investment for the country. Investment. Yeah, partner, they invest it in an offshore account and put it right in their Kiss Me Ass pocket. The same exact thing Miss Loudmouth Kamala doing right now. The very same thing. And all them real estate deal and thing, she partner Moni Lal go ahead it. But they can't touch him. Nah. Because they changed the corruption bill. They change it to lower sentence and thing for them. He ain't go see no time. He ain't go get charged. Just like that doctor that killed the wife. And they say they have no evidence and they let him go. No evidence. It's a real nastiness, woman. You is a real piece of nastiness. And I know I missed it this morning. I know I missed something, eh? I know I missed it. I had to go back and check. I know I missed it. And because my wife tell me, my wife say, go and check again. Eat your food, sit down and watch and double check. Make sure you check. She was right. She was right. You planning this for donkey years. You was planning this. It's convenient. It's convenient that thing just work out so perfect for you. Yeah? Convenient. You, Munilal, Lee, Young Poi, all of them, all you blasted, Kiss Me Ass criminal, every last one of all you. And only what to point finger at them. Me think you could reduce the price of everything right now. Forget foreign investors, take the money and put it in the country. Today. Do apprenticeship program starting immediately. Every school apprenticeship program. Immediately. Every school. Start investing in agriculture today. Offer land and thing to Trinidadian, Trini and Tobagonian. Offer land to Trinbagonian and say, all you go on farm. Start developing all the equipment and thing that we need, but we make it in Trinidad and Tobago. Or we bring it in. And we start teaching with people. We start farming. We start doing for we. But you ain't gonna do that mistake now because now you taking money out of America pocket. And what go follow? Sanctions. Sanctions. But America love Trinidad. America love Trinbago. America love we money. America love we oil. And America love we Kiss Me Ass corrupt politician like every blasted one of all you. Every one of all you. So you stand up there with your new sari and all your gold and thing and smiling and laughing. And no one know why you was laughing and smiling, Miss Thing. And when they say when UNC win everybody, when yes, everybody in your party. Because all of them gain money in their pocket. But every Trinidadian going on. every Trinidadian going and pay for it. And you tell them you're going to reduce things for them, you go make it cheaper, you just make it more expensive as of January 1st. You're a real nastiness woman. Where the money for crime? Where the money for that? But you opening your mouth and talking about cartel and gang and all this thing, but you put one kiss me ass cent. Not one in the budget. Not one. You talk about big corporation thieving and it's making too much money and they're not paying enough tax, but you increase it. Yes, you increase it. 1/4%. You lying mother. 1/4%. We grandmother and grandfather and thing in Trinidad and Tobago can't get a pension. They waiting 2 years for a pension check. You go wait 1 week for your check, Miss Thing? You waiting 1 week? You're waiting. You need that now. You need your money now. But them could wait. And you still expect me to believe you are sell Trinidad and Tobago? You expect me to believe that? Watch and see how much Mr. Trump love you when they take over Trinidad and Tobago. Watch and see. Watch and see. And that is why I tell all you, don't trust these nasty people. All of them is the same. And if all you believe me, go and rewatch the budget. Go and watch it again. Go and watch it. Go watch Mr. Tanku and you're welcome talk. All they do there is pong in the chest. They do this, they do that, but they're offering no kiss me a solution. And the only money coming in and the only money them spending is foreign investor. And going right in their pocket, not yours. Their pocket. BP and Shell and them, they do pay no kind of tax in Trinidad. Not one, nothing. Making billions of dollars every year. Billions, and them don't pay one ass. But you walking your ass off. And every second them get them taking more money out your pocket and putting it in their own. They robbing Peter to pay Paul. You is Peter and them is Paul, you know. You just don't saw a budget to thief billions of dollars, your nastiness. That is what you do. That is a $61 billion robbery. That is what that budget was. Anyway, I'll cut the short time. I had to do an update video. I had to do this. I could not hold this for you. I could not hold this. So, I say I love all you. God bless all you. God keep all you. And Lord Father, do something with these corrupt people in the country, with these corrupt politicians and all of them. Lord Father, do with them as you wish. But see your people struggle. I know you see it. I know you see it. And I know in your time you're going to do what you need to do. But meanwhile, we give you thanks. We give you thanks. Take it easy, Jack.